Blame Truth here, and I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm already losing it. I don't know how to even make this video, but I do want to start with a rather serious topic here before I get into the meat and potatoes. There is something that I need to bring it up. And if you guys agree, you can write that bot comment that spammed the Black Ops 7 reveal trailer. Thanks for sharing, learned a lot, that little number. You can do that in the comment section. You could say, BT, I agree. You could just drop a like on this video, whatever you want to do. But these fucking skins in this game, I mean, I can go on and on. I can go on and on and on. Like, here's some new ones. I mean, we've seen the Beavis and Butthead ones, but here are the new ones. Why? What is the fucking game? What is your cohesive theme? You know, it's gotten to a point where it is just incredibly disrespectful. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but, you know, Black Ops 6 is based on the motherfucking Gulf War. It's based on a real event where hundreds of thousands of people died. Call of Duty initially marketed itself as, you know, a way to experience the atrocities of World War II in a video game. It was not meant to be funny. It was not meant to be goofy. It was not meant to have different variations of animal heads on soldiers' bodies. It was not meant to have some anime waifu dildo bundle in the store for $30. Like, you know what I mean? It was meant to show the atrocities of war. Now, I didn't really start Call of Duty until Call of Duty 2. I played a little bit of that one, but the one that really grabbed me was Call of Duty 4 and World at War. And both games, I mean, are super serious in tone all the way through. Zombies, of course, is the outlier there, but it at least took a fictionalized, like, well-respected sort of theme. It was still grounded enough in reality and the Call of Duty kind of universe to make sense. The game now just does not know what the fuck it wants to be, and it's downright disrespectful. Seriously, I want you to look at this and compare it to the previous screenshot. It's the same mode, just decades apart, okay? I mean, objectively here, can we all agree? Objectively, just from an artistic standpoint, this looks like complete ass! I'm gonna rant some more, but first, let's cover today's video's sponsor. I got a lot I want to get off my chest and cover here. Today's video, I have partnered with Geology. They are the skincare company I use and trust. It's very simple to get started. You go to the website, you fill out a quiz, and then you are given a regimen that is tailor-made for your particular skin type. Now, me personally, I am super oily, super greasy to the point where I get accused of being something I'm not.
You probably think I'm the greasy strangler.
And the Geology skincare regimen I received helps control that so I don't look like I rub Vaseline all over my face when I go out into the summer heat. The whole regimen, though, helps with my oily skin, helps with my dark circles, and protects me from the sun during this harsh southern summer. And guys, Geology also has hair care, body washes, deodorant, you name it, 10,000 5-star reviews. If you want to try it out, you can use my link and code in the video description and get 70% off your custom skincare starter set. That's a full month trial for only $12. Plus, you get a free gift plus up to 50% off add-ons. Trust me, your skin will thank you. All right, guys, welcome back to the video. Thank you, Geology, again. Now, where was I with my rant? Oh yeah. And don't get me wrong, do not get me wrong here, okay? I like Beavis and Butthead. I'm a big fan, actually. You know, I think it's great. I actually like anime. Akira is one of my favorite movies of all time. I love Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I mean, I like all of this stuff they are putting in the game, if it's like, you know, a licensed crossover. But it does not fit the fucking game. That's the issue. I recently talked about Dead by Daylight. They added Springtrap from Five Nights at Freddy's, which fits the fucking universe perfectly. Some of the other licensed things they put in Dead by Daylight, Let's see here. Ghostface from Scream, Michael Myers, Bubba from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All that shit fits. The shit they're doing would be the equivalent of putting in like SpongeBob SquarePants as a fucking killer in DBD. But the point is that DBD, I mean, it can get a little silly. Some stuff's a little silly, like Milkman Billy here. But overall, there's still that universe. It's like they created that universe and they kind of stick to the rules. The same goes with Fortnite. Fortnite can do all this crazy shit because it's clearly meant to be just a mix, a fucking goulash of pop culture stuff, and it's not meant to be taken seriously. The graphics are cartoony. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to be this. When X-Defiant was a thing, it was all of the Ubisoft IPs in one fantasy world. They could do just about anything they wanted there as well. But here is the big problem with the way Call of Duty does it. Call of Duty, at least initially, was always grounded in real-life events, and then they went kind of the science fiction route, which is fair, too. That also works. You know, sci-fi war stuff. I mean, everybody loves Star Wars, right? So, it never went that far, but the point is that it was still, like, grounded in reality, even with the science fiction stuff. It's still plausible and whatnot, but the game now, it's unrecognizable. It is honestly disgusting because it just feels like some trap, some honeypot they're using to get children to spend their parents' money on some funny dinosaur. Oh, mommy, I want to be a shark. I'm going to say this, no hesitation. If you disagree, you're a fucking idiot. Fuck you, okay? Seriously. If Call of Duty continues to do this stupid shit, stop making the games about real events. Do futuristic, do fictional. At the very least, then it would sort of fit. It would still be cringy. It would still be like Uncle Jack from It's Always Sunny wanting to touch you with his big, creepy, fake hands. At least then it's not based on a real war that happened where people, like hundreds of thousands, in some cases millions of people, have died. So get your fucking filthy, greedy, disgusting, fake Uncle Jack hands off of real life events. Stop disrespecting the people that served in those wars. Fuck off, Activision. If everyone in the comment section agrees, do me a favor, drop an amen or like the video, do something. It's gone too far. And I haven't even really covered how they're disrespecting the active military people. I mean, my dad served in the United States Army. It's directly disrespecting my bloodline by just existing. It's making a mockery and a joke about it. And you could say it's just multiplayer. It doesn't matter. Call of Duty's always been arcadey. You are full of shit. I felt the same way playing World at War multiplayer as I did playing the World at War campaign. There's no narrative, but all the locations, all the weaponry, the flamethrowers and stuff like that. I mean, all that stuff was a thing in World War II. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm the only one that feels this way, and you guys are going to hate what I just said, but I feel like it's the truth. Anyway, sorry for that long rant there, but I just had to get that out. But I want to talk about two particular things which just drive the nail in the coffin for this fucking franchise. I mean, I could cover the cheating. I could cover the cheating in Warzone. It's worse than it's ever been. Tactical Brit, a popular Warzone content creator, made a video saying that Warzone, it's basically in the worst state it's ever been. There is no sign of them ever fixing the cheating problem. And the better you are, the more you are going to experience this. So there is essentially no reason to play this game whatsoever if you are even remotely good. I mean, this guy on Reddit says the same thing. He's like, it's pointless. The game is literally pointless to play. But that is not all. I mean, it gets worse if you can believe it. They actually did this. Breaking: internal Black Ops 7 playlist messages of the day have accidentally gone live. Images were sent to us from a player on Xbox upon loading up Black Ops 6. It's almost like it's the same exact game or something. It's almost like the devs are incredibly incompetent or something. Regardless, guys, Black Ops 7 stuff leaked, and some more stuff leaked. Like apparently there's gonna be some wingsuit mode, 20v20. A lot of guns are being recycled. A lot of playlists are being recycled with some slightly different names. I'll be completely honest with you. I don't give a single shit about any of it. I do not care. And I feel like you guys are probably in the same boat. If you want to see this stuff, I'll leave a link to it in a comment or something in the comment section. But like... I just don't care. I don't think you guys care either. But it just goes to show how incompetent they are. A lot of people are saying this is on purpose. A lot of the leakers I follow on Twitter and stuff have said that no, this is not on purpose. This was a complete accident. This is not the first time they have done this. If you guys recall, they leaked the entire Black Ops 6 multiplayer component like months before the game actually came out on Xbox or PlayStation, one of those two. Regardless, they don't know what the hell they're doing. They are just grossly, and I do mean, let me emphasize, grossly incompetent. It's no wonder Microsoft continues to lay off employees and replace them with AI slop. I honestly can't tell the difference anymore if it's a robot or a human that's perpetually high, perpetually stoned anymore. But regardless, guys, let's get to the climax of this video. You guys are going to love what I'm about to talk about. Maybe you don't believe me that the game's in shambles. Maybe you don't believe the Steam numbers, despite them being directly correlated to numbers everywhere. Maybe you don't believe it's the worst it's ever been in the comment sections when discussing Call of Duty. Whether it's Reddit, Twitter, whatever, every single piece of social media, everyone is just shitting on COD. I mean, it's almost more fun to shit on COD than it is to play the games. I know I have way more fun doing it, and I have for the past 5 or 6 years now, but I digress. The negativity is at an all-time high, but there's something worse than the negativity. Like, if you are just being negative towards the series, you're still invested in it in some way. Like, you still care enough to complain about it and air your frustrations out. But the next stage to this sort of like anger and sadness and frustration and hostility is just sheer and utter apathy. It's not caring. What am I talking about? Take a look at this. What you are seeing is the turnout for the most recent Call of Duty CDL Champs event. I feel like the one thing that's kind of been carrying Call of Duty the last couple of years as far as streaming numbers go has been the competitive scene especially. And, people get a big attachment to the teams and the individual players and whatnot, but absolutely no one seems to care about Black Ops 6 or the teams involved anymore. Look at this. I mean, if you think this is just one instance, it's a bad angle, maybe not enough people have shown up or whatever, I got more. I got more pictures. Look at this. Here's another one of this just empty as fuck arena. Again, maybe you don't believe me that the game is not doing well. Maybe you think that it's just overblown. But I have personally never seen a Call of Duty like esport event this barren. These people in the seats, I wouldn't be surprised if they saw a tumbleweed going by during this. Again, maybe you think it's just a bad angle or something. Maybe you think it's just whatever. Like, here is another kind of wide angle of the event. I've hosted LAN parties nearly as big as this. I'm not kidding. I'm counting just from a bird's eye view here. 100 people, maybe 200 off camera, if I'm being generous. This is absolutely pathetic. And this is during FaZe playing. Like, the biggest fucking clan of all time or whatever. What's really interesting, though, is I actually have a comparison shot from 2024 to 2025. Let's take a look at 2024 first, okay? You can see some empty seats here, but overall, it's decent, especially if you zoom in on the right there at the commentators overlooking the venue. Looks pretty stacked, honestly. It's not bad. And then we take a look at 2025. What in the hell, man? This looks like an independent wrestling show whose promotional flyers got washed away and blown away in a hurricane or something. This is terrible. This is embarrassing. Someone actually compared this turnout to the CS Major as well. So this is the CS Major, full house, you know? And then this is the Call of Duty Champs event. Like, the majority of the arena is taped off, and then where there are seats, it's not even remotely filled. How is this franchise so mismanaged and poorly run? Can someone please help me understand in the comment section? Guys, I hate to say this. Actually, I don't hate to say it. Call of Duty has not just lost a ton of popularity and a ton of goodwill with the community, it has become incredibly uncool. That's the best way I can describe it, right? It is a game and a franchise for children and losers. If you are still playing the game and you take offense to that, why don't you take a look in the mirror? I'm not trying to insult you or whatever. I'm just saying that there are so many other great games you can be playing. One of the reasons I haven't been posting a lot of videos these past couple weeks is because me and my girlfriend have been going through and playing old games, or just games that maybe we missed that aren't that old. We have completed Twisted Metal 1 and 2, Twisted Metal Black. We have completed Alan Wake Remastered with some nice upgraded visuals, which, by the way, Alan Wake, I haven't played the second one yet, so please no spoilers, but Alan Wake 1, phenomenal. How did I miss that game, man? What an absolute banger of a title. I'm immediately going to play Alan Wake 2, and by immediately, I mean once I'm done with some stuff at the end of the month here. But it's like, good games are still being made present day. It's not just the old stuff. It's just, I don't know what kind of stranglehold these greedy fucking suits have over people. It's just some sort of psychological manipulation, I guess. But holy hell, man. EA, Activision, Ubisoft, you'd think that people would just blacklist these publishers straight up and we would just not play their games. But it's taken this, and by this I mean this just huge decline in quality and popularity in Call of Duty to just get to this point right now. And you know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to not buy Black Ops 7. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys to not renew your Game Pass when Black Ops 7 comes out. I'm not going to tell you any of that stuff because, quite frankly, it doesn't work. Even if I had the reach of like 1 million viewers per video, it still wouldn't work. Nobody likes being told what to do. Instead, I'm going to say, think long and hard. Just think. Just think before you shell out $80. Yes, it will be $80 this year, by the way. That's the way the game prices are going. Before you shell out $80 or, continue your Game Pass subscription for Call of Duty specifically, just take a break. Take a break, sit down, really think about what you are doing. Do you really want to be disappointed again? My prediction is that Black Ops 7 is probably going to be a record low sales number for Call of Duty in general. With how Black Ops 6 has shit the bed and how many people have fallen off, I mean, let's be honest here, outside of zombies and Verdansk coming back, Call of Duty would not really even have the presence it currently has on Steam. It's currently at its near record low still, even after Verdansk has come out. I just don't see Black Ops 7 moving the needle at all. Regardless, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and drop a like. And let me know what you think about the downfall of Call of Duty. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. I'll see you all later. Peace out.